I love that kid.
Which kid?
JD. He's my favorite.
What is it about him?
I love him. I tell him, hey, I like that new hairdo. He's slicking his hair back like Gecko.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I said, I like that new hairdo. Oh, come on. I go, you're like me. I said, you do not want anyone saying anything about you. Like, you don't want to be, you want people to talk about you, but you don't want people to talk about you.
Well, why would you change your hair so radically if you didn't want to be noticed?
I go, JD, I noticed right away. I just slicked it back because it was in my eyes. And he gets so upset.
First of all, it's not radical. My hair is longer, and I just grew it back.
But it wasn't a criticism. I was saying, hey, I like your new hairdo.
But it is radical. It's different than what you normally do.
It's all off your face, man. It's a whole new look. If I walked in here with my hair all slicked back, you'd say, wow, Howard, you got a new hairdo.
You changed your hair.
I'm going to walk in tomorrow with my hair greased back like that.
I would love that. Go ahead.
Why not? I think I might look good.
Go ahead. Go.
I came out of the shower the other day. Beth said to me, I like your hair straight back.
All right. Hey. Well,
see there?
Yeah. I said, well, that shows too much face. But you're handsome. You look good.
Well, thank you.
No, this is a good look for you. You need to lose a few pounds. You'll be all right.
Okay.
So then I say to him, this is my conversation with him in the morning. I'm just reporting. I say to JD, hey, I was listening to the wrap-up show. At the end of the show, they let you give a plug. I said, you all I heard was like, I said, you got to slow down when you give your plug. I couldn't understand it.
I want to follow that. What is it?
They don't give me enough time. I had a rush. And everyone, and I go, JD, I'm not criticizing you. I'm trying to help. I'm just saying I couldn't understand the plug. He goes, on Twitter, I'm JD, not JD Harm. I don't give a JD Harm. So I had to say JD Harm. I go, I don't know what you said. JD Harm, JD Harmeyer. I don't know. One thing I know is I couldn't understand you. I said, whether your Twitter name is JD Harm or JD Harmeyer, I don't even know what you were promoting. You do your plug at the end of the show. JD, John Hein goes, JD, you have anything for us?
Well, it's very fast because you only have a limited amount of time, so I just say JD Harm on Twitter.
JD what?
Huh? Yeah, well, he did it better now, but...
Harm on Twitter?
But you got to say like this. My plug is follow me on Twitter at JD Harm. JD Harmeyer is taken. Who the hell knows what you're saying?
Because JD Harm on Twitter, I think I need to write all of that.
First of all, you never find him on Twitter because he's going, JD Harm. Who you don't even know he's talking about. Twitter.
I don't know. Does it have an E on it, or is it just HARM? I don't know.
Pull the plug where JD is at the end of the show because you'll see what I'm saying.
Great.
Follow me at JDL.com.
But you have Gary plug in, and he.
Listen, if John is giving you a plug, all I'm saying is say on Twitter I'm known as JD Harm. Follow me.
Anything like that would be really good instead of.
What's JD doing that? What I'm wondering is what's JD doing that's so important that he has to Twitter about it?
I have some funny thoughts, I think, sometimes.
Comb my hair like Eddie Munster today.
Ever.
You know what your name should be on Twitter?
No, great. What?
Twitter.
I don't know how to spell that either.
3 R's.
Twitter. That's funny.
How's anyone going to find me that way?
I'll find you.
You don't think that one's taken, I bet.
If it's not taken, it's AR.
On the wrap-up show, they asked JD about his weight. Is that his Achilles heel? He gave an answer. I don't even know what the answer was there, but I love him. I love this guy.
Is your Achilles heel your weight, like Gary suggested?
Listen, I have a lot of Achilles heels. That was just today's.
But I heard when you came out, I heard you say into the cameras, "This is going to be it every time I go in now."
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, that was just I'll say anything. I don't know. Yeah, I noticed my weight. And are you at
the biggest you've been?
Isn't that a great sentence?
Or have you down a little?
I love you, man. I don't know what it is about you.
Retarded.
I'm retarded. I love retarded people. I mean, I don't know if it gets.
I think I'm like I weighed myself today and it said 205. So
really,
yeah.
Way more than me.
Wow, 205. How tall are you?
JD.
5'9", 5'10".
Yeah, that's too much. Gary's telling me yesterday his oldest son, weighs 211 pounds now.
Jackson?
Jackson.
Really?
I said, is he fat? He goes, no. He's a football player. He's a big guy. He's got a size 13 foot. I said, I can't believe what the fuck you're telling me. I got to look at this kid.
5'11".
5'11". And 200 what?
He's like 210, 211.
211. 5'11 and 211. Everything is 11 with that kid. Wow, I can't imagine little Jackson like that. Big man. Could he beat you up?
Now.
Do you think he could beat you up in a fight?
Physically, absolutely. Mentally, I don't think he's ready yet.
Right.
Physically, I think he could. Yeah, he's huge. First of all, he works out, 3 or 4 times a week in the weight room and shit.
Yeah, I knew like the day I could beat the shit out of my father. I was about 6'2" in high school at that point.
What does that do to you?
It's weird. It actually, because, psychologically, if you go into it, Freudian, the idea that you can destroy your father is what is all your guilt. Like, because you could actually destroy him. And
destroy what made you.
Right. Well, anyway, without getting too into it, because believe me, I don't understand a word of it. I sit there with that psychiatrist and go, what are you talking about? I don't even know what the fuck. I explain it again.
He explains this stuff to you.
Because you're not dumb. You know what I'm talking about. I go, I don't even know what you're talking about. But anyway, I remember the day that I hugged my father hello, and I squeezed him, and he was like, ow, my ribs. And then, like, we did an arm wrestling thing, and then I beat him at that, and then I went, I'm pretty sure I could beat the shit out of him right now.
Right, yeah, you're pretty much stronger than him at this point.
Yeah. So, once I knew I could take him down, I had to move out of the bedroom so I could sleep with my mother every night and have sex with her. So she became my woman. I was 27 years old. Finally getting what I needed.
Wow.
Yeah. How's that? Hey, but I love you, JD. I like the new haircut.
It's not a haircut. It's
the hairstyle. What do? You gel that thing?
No, it's
water.
Not, I guess, yeah.
You comb it back and it stays back?
This shampoo I use sort of holds hair, but also like I wear a hat in the morning, and it just kind of just
the shampoo you think does it, huh?
Shampoo holds hair.
Yeah, it does. It's a Holdener.
A Holdener?
It's a Holdener. Yeah. It's like a conditioner, except it's a
shampoo
Holdener.
conditioner.
You can follow me on Twitter.
And then I use a Commoner.
But you rinse out the shampoo and it. You know what it must be? You comb it back and it just holds its place.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not the shampoo. It's
well, no. There's something that it's like volume.
You know what I'm impressed with? Usually, when you comb your hair back, some of it starts to fall in your face, but your hair is glued like to your head.
Well, I wear,
like Fred said, like Eddie Munster.
I wore a hat this morning. Well, first it's the headphones,
right?
But I wear a hat in the morning, and it just
squashes it.
It molds it.
Yes.
Well, it's a good job that hat does. I tell you, I got to get that hat.
It's like a paperweight.
Follow that Twitter. Yeah, I subscribed to his Twitter. It was RRR. I didn't know.
Not me.
Jamie Har Twitter.
JD Harm.
JD Harm. So somebody took JD Harmeyer?
Oh, but yeah, there's a few people.
I bet you my man Jeff Schick could help you out with that, because that is your name. I don't think the guy who took it, I think he was looking to steal your name. He can't be JD Harmeyer.
I remember whenever Ashley Dupree was saying she was getting messages from someone posing as me.
No. How many JD Harmeyers are there?
And
There's a few.
is that really working for them?
Right.
Oh, no, they fucking...
I got laid the other night. Someone thought I was JD.
Oh, my goodness. Somebody's stealing JD's identity.
Yeah. Hey, Rob, you're on the air. Good morning.
Hey, Howard, what's going on?
What up?
Nothing. Just called to say I love JB. I've been listening to you guys for 20 years. I love you. From Ronkonkoma, Long Island, Artie's favorite place. And I just...
JD's your guy. Me too. I love him on the wrap-up show. I want him on that show. Just JD on Twitter. What? What's your Twitter plug? I was beside myself. I'm in the car. I said to Ronnie, did you just hear that plug? What the fuck did he say? He goes, I don't know. JD, because you don't know. He goes, Twitter is JD Hart. And you're like, what? I don't know what he's talking about. Well, I'm glad I straightened that out.
I'm just trying to move it along at the end,
Yeah, but listen, you're not getting your message out there.
Well, don't say anything if you're going to not be intelligible.
Right, Fred?
That'll move it
When am I
along.
intelligible, Robin?
Yeah, Fred will show you how to do it. Fred, you be JD. I'll be John Hine. What's your, so what, JD, you got anything for us?
I don't follow Twitter. Why is that not clear?
The guy using JD Harmeyer on Twitter is pretending to be JD, see?
There's a few people, different
get in
variations.
touch with Twitter. Maybe there's something going
Please,
on.
I can't. I don't even know who runs Twitter.
You don't know the guy?
He can't call Twitter?
No.
His name is...
Hello, Twitter. Here. Listen, can we straighten this Harmeyer thing out?
I don't know who runs Twitter.
So you're JD Harm. That's ridiculous.
I'm trying to get my account verified.
Why don't you just call them and clearly explain your position? I'd like to hear that. And tape that call. Hello.
I got a problem with Twitter. Harm, J. Harm, whatever. I mean, hat.
Is it difficult in your everyday life to like call the phone company and get something done? I mean, like, because you're not articulate.
I hardly talk on the phone.
Right. Because I'm telling you, he's got a problem. But I love it. Hey, by the way, do you have the new app where you can hear us on your BlackBerry or your iPhone or?
I haven't downloaded
Or your
it yet.
droid?
I haven't
Well,
downloaded it yet.
I'm talking to Tony Coburn, who does a magnificent job with my hair every morning, as you can see, Robin.
Yes.
I'm gorgeous. Not as gorgeous as JD. but
No,
I'm
you're way
gorgeous.
more gorgeous than
Thank
me.
you.
You're like Samson.
She says to me, "It's unbelievable, marvelous, the new app."
Oh, yeah, she loves it?
Yeah. By the way, she's British, in case you can't tell. I said, "What's up?" She goes, "I go to the gym now, and it's so easy. I just turn my phone on and put my headphones, and I can hear you now while I work out."
Oh.
She goes, "It's so accessible."
That's beautiful.
I said, "Tony, I'm trying to read here." No, but so Tony made me aware that I said, I should promote this more, this app.
Yes.
I should, because this is what we've been waiting for. We're accessible. In other words, you don't have to be in your car. Now
You can take us with you everywhere.
Yeah. Is it easy to do? Because I have a BlackBerry. I would like the app.
I should get the app.
Of course. I don't understand what you're doing. You're so busy.
There's a couple of apps I should get.
Right. I have an iPad. I barely use it. I'm waiting for the BlackBerry app, whatever, BlackBerry pad. But I was on there trying to download these apps. Like I said, maybe I'll get my magazines on the iPad.
Right, right.
I don't see one magazine. The one I saw was, I put in New York Post. I figured, I'll get the newspaper over my... There's nothing...
On the iPad.
The only thing that comes up is a New York Post picture app where you get some pictures that I don't give a fuck about.
Oh.
Do you have the app for Howard Stern 100 Howard Stern?
I do.
Whatever the name of this thing is.
Yeah, I do.
You do?
In fact, I got it last week because I think they did like a soft rollout, so I just tried it out on the 28th or something. It sounds great.
So what do I do? How do I get that?
You go into your apps, right, the App Store, and put in Sirius.
Go ahead.
And then it'll give you the Sirius XM app, and you
that's
download
it.
that. And
Same
then you
with
gotta put in
the
your
BlackBerry.
And you put in your password or whatever it is.
Oh, beautiful.
I mean, it's very simple.
That's fantastic, because Tony said she didn't even hook into the gym Wi-Fi. She just picked it up over her regular phone.
See, I already had the Sirius XM app on my iPad.
But we weren't on it.
And then we just were. I didn't have to do anything.
I see.
Like if you have that app already, it'll just pop up.
See, what it's good is, even in a car, now you don't need to...
You could
just
bring your phone. You always bring your phone in your car anyway.
You could plug it into your car.
They make a pretty cool docking station for your iPhone, for instance, if you wanted to do that for the car.
It's beautiful. Now, believe me, I got news for you. 99% of these apps, they're beautiful, but they have no fucking content.
I know.
You don't even want anything with them.
Here's what I don't understand.
At least with now, you get the Sirius app, you'll get music, and you'll get...
Has content.
And forget the fakakta music, you get us.
See, like, here's what I don't understand. Like, I go to get some of these apps for magazines, right?
Right.
So I already pay a subscription for Vanity Fair, which I love. So how come when I go on, I got to pay for the app?
Right.
Because I already get the
be able to
magazine.
just write in a password and get that.
And it goes for
Maybe
a lot of apps.
because the app, I'm just guessing, they probably is to develop this thing and keep it running is a whole separate thing. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be a whole new setup.
Yeah.
Whereas we just broadcast what we broadcast.
But I feel like I'm paying twice. I'm already paying for the magazine. What do I have to pay for the app? I'll just take the magazine with me then.
Yeah. I still like a magazine. What I like about our app is that we're on it now. And then if you're somewhere, like my wife likes to go to the gym and hear the show. So she would go and she had the stiletto. It was a pain in the ass to carry another device. So now you got this, you don't need the stiletto, right? You just got your phone.
Right. As long as you can get Wi-Fi.
Right. But Tony says she doesn't even use Wi-Fi.
Well, because she's probably getting it right off of the...
off the phone.
Off the phone, right.
So that's good.
I love that.
But like my wife was going to work out someplace where it's downstairs, and you can't, it's hard to get a signal.
So then you plug into the Wi-Fi.
Then you get into the Wi-Fi, and that's how she gets it.
But in your car, you can use it too.
Right.
Right, that's beautiful. Now, how do I get that? Oh, I go to the
App Store.
Okay, all right,
App Store.
Then why does it say here for complete details, go to SiriusXM.com/mobile?
Because they'll tell you to go to the App Store.
Right. Why don't they just... Had a weird experience last night. I was walking home from dinner. My wife and I went out and grabbed a turkey burger. Uh-huh. She gets it with cheese. I get no cheese.
Where do you go get a turkey burger?
We go to a little place near us. Yeah. They got a beautiful turkey burger. I get turkey burger, baked potato, no bread.
I was going to say, you're eating bread and potato?
No, stop it.
So there's just a turkey burger lying on your plate.
I love it. I wish I could get that for lunch every day. I can't get it.
Why not?
Because you know what? I want a baked potato in the microwave every day. I used to do that. It became a whole fucking problem around here. Remember I had Gorillo making my baked potato?
Of course. I remember that one time they brought you, that was when Andy was our little intern.
Yeah.
And he microwaved the baked potato in the plastic.
Yeah,
the plastic was
that kid was a fuck up. Meanwhile, he became a big-time lawyer.
He's a lawyer, that's right.
Go figure. Couldn't make a baked potato, but he understood the law. Oh, here's the JD wrap-up plug. Before I forget, here's what I heard on the radio.
JD? I wish I was in Vegas this weekend with all the porn stars. JD Harm on Twitter.
Yeah, and I was like, what is that? Now I understand what it is, but...
Right.
I mean, how would you even know what the hell that is?
That's it.
Twitter.
Wish I was in Vegas and JD Harm on Twitter. It's like, what?
JD, when Howard does these periodic check-ins with you...
Yes.
Does this do anything for your approach to life? Like, does it?
What?
Does it make
is this the question?
No. Does it make you change anything up? Do you take it to heart, his words, even though him and Fred are really busting your balls and Robin?
It depends on what it is. I don't know what today is just talking about my hair.
Well, and you're plugging, your.
Yes. Well, I will try to slow down my words. Plugging my Twitter, JD Harm on Twitter.
Right.
JD Harm on Twitter.
There you go.
Or you can do a little graphic, JD Harm on Twitter.
Like a follow the bouncing ball.
See?
See? He's onto something. He knows what he's talking about. But, he touched on your weight a little bit in there.
Yes.
And also your new hairstyle using this Holdener or volumizer, as you put it. No, but seriously, I know he's busting your balls and you're used to that aspect of it, but like, what from today's conversation are you going to take with you?
That I'm loved, and I will slow down my plugging on wrap-up.
Hey, that sounds like a plan.
Thank you.
Now I'm going to follow you back to your room for a second with a camera, but where can we follow you on the internet?
At JD Harm on Twitter. Is that good framing?
Yes. Very simple. I like it.
I know how to do.